This is day one. This is the shed. It's been a process getting it together. Let's see. As you could tell right now, I kind of went overboard with the spray foam, but it does the job. It's got waterproof paper on the top. Let's give it a look. See? I'm obviously not a professional builder, but this is my shed, so I'm gonna make it work. The plan is to lay the floor, do the walls, and do some of the small stuff around the sides to seal those holes. Yeah, that should be fun. I'll probably do this after I clean my car, so meet you guys there. All right. Well, this is my car. It's a Chevy Cruze. It's kind of a piece of shit, but it's what I got, and I love it. As you can tell, there's a bunch of shit in there. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna clean it real quick, and I'll come back to this. All right, well, for the most part, the car's clean. Yeah, it needs to be vacuumed and probably a car wash. I kind of got all that junk out of there. Most of the shit is out the back. That box in there is all the shit I need to bring back to work. As some people already know, I quit my job. You know, I'm pursuing something that I believe in. All right, here's the back. It still kind of looks like shit, but you know, got the MRE just in case. A few pieces of clothes and some shoes and a sleeping bag. Some tools and some other random shit. I need to just vacuum. And some bird shit right there. Thank you very much. There's all the wood for the siding. A few boards. A lot of you don't know this, but I actually live in an RV. It's not, you know, it's not a horrible life, and it's also not a bad RV. And I bought it myself, so pretty proud of that. But if you have any tips or tricks on things that I do, please make sure to let me know in the comments. I will most likely be reading all the comments, and all the help is appreciated. Greatly appreciate anybody who stays to the end and, you know, watches my videos. It helps out a lot. That looks perfect. See how this sits. Side fixed up yet? Nope, not fixed up yet. What I gotta do is, I gotta make a bunch of these. Bust out this side, that side, and this left side. So, all right, well, got them all marked up. Got this, the left, the right, and the back sides. Cut these real quick, throw them in, and then record the rest. Cold water on a sunny day, working outside with my bare f***ing hands. My hands aren't bare, but I'm working with my hands. Let's just come around here real quick. Right into here. All right, I don't know if you could see that or not, but this is the back. Okay, is that one? It's a little off, but make it work. So we got the right side, we got the left side. Did I say left? That is definitely the back. Back, right, left. Got it. Oh, that's gonna have to do. Oh, this side don't have no support. I see, okay. So, that'll do. That will do. Let's see if this one fits right here. That one darn's almost fit right there, you know? I'll say that doesn't fit. I say that doesn't fit. Okay. I'm a little bit off on these. I want them to be a little bit tight, but yeah, this one's a lot off. You know, that's why I got spray foam, guys. Found a nail. It's a steel right there. Hopefully I don't step on that. This one is about, yeah, I cut way too much off of this one. Oh, shit, man. Shit, man. Let's see if I could switch these around a little bit.
It's too long. That's what she said.
That won't work, son of a. Both these need the smallest hair cut off. I mean, that's still not enough. I forgot to say this, but always wear your safety glasses when you cut wood. Look at that. It's right there, huh? What the f? We want to drop one into this wall back here, just to be sure. Oh, all right, guys. That's not good. I get it all. Bunch of little. I have an idea. All right. Got a new one.
That works. Works pretty well, actually. I ain't going nowhere.
How are we gonna play this? I think we're gonna play it like this.
Stick one right there. What the f? Get the fuck out of my shed.
Dude! Fucking cotton candy, dude. Son of a bitch. This one's dead too. Be right back, grabbing another. It's pretty much good. All right, need one of these bad boys. Boom, last one. All right, well, the floor is pretty much, the outer layer of the floor is almost set, so I'm gonna spray foam it real quick. All right, well, the camera died. This is about what I got done. Spray foamed the sides all the way around. All the way back around. Yeah, it probably looks a little funny right now, and I'm not doing it the regular way, but you know, it's getting done. I did get that back wall, the side wall, and this side wall down. I'm gonna cut the floors to size, and then I'm going to lay them in there and come back when that's done. Got both the flooring cut. See how they fit. Hopefully they fit pretty nice. If not, what can you do?
Both of the boards. Let's see. Let's fucking see.
Fuck. Fuck.
What can you do?
In this situation, you just go with the flow. You go with the flow.
And if the flow is telling you to just lay the fucking board down, then you lay the fucking board down.
It's a little unstable. I need a few more boards. What the fuck is that?
Okay, fuck that shit. I have a different plan.
Two of these, cut them to size real quick. All right, there's one. Nice, that's perfect. Oh, son of a... God, it don't matter. It do not matter. Real quick, just want to stop, kind of address some stuff real quick that's going on. A lot of the shit that's going on right now, it's gonna be big in my opinion, 2 years, and the things that I've been hearing, it seems like it's coming pretty quick. First, you got the real world 2.0, right? That is probably coming in like the next couple days.
Oh, it's crazy to think that some of these people, including myself, are going to be the real world 1.0 students.
And they are going to have their power level bonus for life. And it's also crazy that to think that Daddy, the coin, it was at its lowest point, and you're probably not going to see it drop below a certain point soon here. It's gonna skyrocket and it's gonna stay there. Probably gonna get clipped. I believe that it's just gonna stay up there where it is for a long time. And honestly, in the Solana chain, I think that Daddy is probably gonna be one of the bigger ones.
If you think long term, like I do sometimes, you really do see that it has potential to be $100.
Right, you know, you probably think I'm talking out my ass, but you know, think about it. I mean, if you are the real world student and you have an understanding of this, you'd probably realize by now that, you know, this potential and this story behind Andrew Tate and, you know, his brother and Luke and all of his friends, this story is something massive. And at the same time, they have a comic book, and these are the bigger things. These are the things that, you know, people talk about in 10 years and say, damn, I wish I got onto that train.
But they'll find out. They will. The real ones will hold, and they'll continue to hold the line and reap the benefits.
I just hope that you're one of those people who stuck with it, even if you're not in the real world, even if you're not a student, even if you don't hold any assets like this. I do hope, I hope you grow, and I hope you understand, you know, the life ahead of you, and understand that we're going into a direction of life where things are going to drastically change and they are going to speed up very quickly. There are going to be people who are going to be super fit and rich and far away, and there are going to be people who are in the slum doing push-ups, and probably not even doing push-ups, probably 300 pounds, probably eating like shit, and probably working a 9 to 5 the rest of their life. I hate 9 to 5s. I've worked so many different places in my life. I had to think about it for a bit. How am I going to improve here in the long term if I stay and I don't take this opportunity now? It's August 1st, and there's so many things happening in August, and I decided I needed to cut it short. I needed to just go for it, because if I didn't, I was going to lose this opportunity. I was going to lose this chance to actually grow and become something. Picked up my feet, and I did it. Had enough for this month for all my bills. You know, I've got a little side gig that I can make a little bit of money in, be safe just in case. And I'm going to grow. I'm going to stick my feet in the dirt, grow some roots, and eventually the branches will sprout. And the people who are here now, they'll see that 100%. And I'm so thankful to the people who actually believe in me, who actually care about this situation and how I'm doing it.
This is going to be big. Believe that.
All right. Back to the f***ing shit. Damn, I just realized nobody can fucking see me right now. Sun for a little bit, but back to the sun. Those are fucking warm for this. You know, 4 or 5 good hours. Got it in. I got obviously the base around here with the spray foam, and then we got the walls on. Then we got the floor down, but the floor still needs to be nailed in. And you know, as I was doing all this, I kind of realized something. I kind of realized that I kind of need waterproof paper around this before I nail it on. So I'm gonna figure out a way I can do that. Not too sure what I'm gonna do about that, but that's a problem for tomorrow. You know, probably be doing some work, some DoorDash or Uber Eats. What I'm doing right now is I'm gonna go from this to in town, and I'm gonna do some orders, see how much I can make, because you know, obviously I'm not working a regular job now. So gonna get that done. I'll make sure to track what I make and see how that all goes. Probably gonna have to deal with a bunch of bullshit people, but it is what it is. All right, guys, I just made it into town. I'm waiting for a dash or a trip for Uber Eats or DoorDash. I'm not picking anything up right now. I'm at a local grocery store, seeing if it's busy over here. The camera just died. I only have 2 batteries, so you know, it's pretty hard to be switching back and forth. Gotta get a few more probably. But anyways, I've done DoorDash and Uber Eats, you know, for years. This was a job that I did when I had nothing else. You know, during the hard times and the hard seasons where I couldn't get a job, I couldn't find a job, so I just did Uber Eats and DoorDash. It was enough to pay for food and to pay for my bills. The hard part was my car. I had issues with my car, and you know, I was using that money to pay for parts for my car. I got an order for $12, two items, $12, about 37 minutes, 9.2 miles. I'd say $12, that's worth it, I guess, for right now. Alright, I'm gonna go pick this up. I'll get back in the car and meet you guys here. Just picked up the order. Someone's getting some flowers and some candy. Hopefully I can make around 20 to 30 bucks in this hour. And I will be back in a bit. Alrighty, just dropped off that order. It was about $12. Gonna head back into town and see if I can pick up another one. Just got an order for about $9. Say about 15 minutes away. I'm gonna go pick this up and then drop it off, and once I drop it off, I'll see how many more I can pick up for the day. Just dropped off that order. It said there was supposed to be a tip on it, but there wasn't a tip. Kind of bullshit. It was about $9. You know, that's fine. I mean, if you go anywhere else, you kind of would probably see a little bit more tips, but in the area that I'm in, people are stingy. People are stingy with their tips. They'll pay the minimum amount. They will not. You know, there are those nice people who will tip you maybe $5 or $4, or they'll tip you in cash. But you know, for the general most part, you're not going to get a tip, and you know, you have to decide which orders you want to pick up. You kind of have to pick and choose between the orders, and you can't be too stingy on the orders that you grab. So like that $9 order, I picked up that $9 order because, you know, it was a good enough distance, and it was $10 basically. So I'm at around $21 right now for the two that I picked up. And yeah, I believe 21. And that's not bad. That's like for an hour and a half, I believe. That's not bad. I'll probably get another one here in a bit, and then, you know, maybe it'll pick up tonight and all the traffic will kind of die down and I'll have an easier time. But
for now, I'm just vibing.
I mean, my stereo is broken, so can't listen to music. Kind of just have to drive and chill out. Well, I will check back in when I get another order. So let's see what happens. I just picked up this order for $17. It's a pretty good order, and actually that last order they did give me a $5 tip, so that's pretty good. That's like once in a while type of thing. So I'm gonna pick this up and I'm going to drop it off and then pick up from there. All right, I'm about to drop off this order, and then it was a few things. It wasn't that far. It was $17, so I'm about at $44 right now. I'm about to take a little side quest and, you know, eat my lunch and kind of chill out for a little while and take a break, and then I will hop back into it a little bit later and maybe do like one or two more and then head home for some more work. I gotta get some stuff done at home, but I'll see what happens. Just got finished. Yeah, I think that's gonna end it for today. That was all the work today. I'm gonna add in my push-ups, and I'm gonna add in my workout. So it'll be all the work that I did, plus the push-ups, plus the workout. If you liked the video, if you want to help me out, support me, make sure to leave a like and follow if you want. Other than that, it was a good day.
Yeah.
All right, it's August 2nd, and I said that I was gonna do a bit today, but you know, I went to go visit some family, and I had a lot of stuff that I had to do today. I also sold a pair of shoes, an old pair of shoes that I had on Facebook for a $50 profit, so that's $50 for today. And I just got back a little while ago. I did my 100 push-ups earlier, and I'm about to do another 100 push-ups, and then I'm about to work out for 50 minutes. Yeah, that'll probably end the night. All the video creation for this week, I'm gonna put into a weekly creation for the week, and then I'm just gonna do this week, next week, the week after that, and the week after that for the month, because I've been doing some research, and I don't know how well it'll work to do every single day, and also with my scheduling, it'll be a little bit difficult, so I'm just gonna add all of it up and try and make the best video as I possibly can for that week, and then go from there. Once I get more experience, then maybe I'll do, you know, every single day and try and see how that works, but I think doing it every week will be good, and yeah, I mean, I'll go from there. It's Sunday, August 3rd, 2025. This is the third day of recording. Like I said, yesterday I was really busy. I still got in my workout, still consistent, still did a lot of work on my computer. Did a little bit of editing. We're about to put on this waterproof paper and see where that goes. I guess I could put this paper on right here. Well, that's amazing. I'm gonna cut it out. All right, well, it's cut out. Just gonna staple it. Get all this done. Staple around the sides and make it look nice. All right, just went and grabbed some more nails. Let's see. Sunday, August 3rd, and you know, I've got around 800 in my account. You know, that's probably about as much as I need for my bills this month. I'm gonna need a little bit more for food and whatnot. That's why I'm doing DoorDash and Uber Eats. Hopefully I can make Facebook Market, you know, a good little side hustle. I'm gonna try and start fixing up some things after I get this shop up. Do I answer it? I don't know. I don't know who this is. I don't answer random numbers. I always save people's numbers. Anyways, price for holdings is it's looking like 0.04. Pretty good because it was at 0.02 and that wasn't ideal, but that's the process for this specific crypto. You know, if you got in, you got in. If you didn't, you didn't. I'd say it's rising. You know, we're probably going to see a little bit more dips, but we're getting all the jitters out and we're understanding the game. This isn't something that, you know, you just put your money into and then, you know, try and make some money. This is like, for me, this is long term. This is a play. This is the future. Well, now I'm going to get back to stapling this shit. So once I get this all stapled down, I'll probably come back and do the outer sides. Pretty much stapled down on this part. I'm gonna move this backboard over top. There you go. That's kind of corner right there, but. All right, that side's on. It's a little f***ing toasty. table around. Let me get all the rest of it drilled into the sides, a few in the middles, and then I'll come back. It's all nailed down, the flooring. I don't know how much of that it caught, but before it turned off, but I got the paper on the front and then fill the cracks, and then that should be good. But then I gotta make the door, so I'll build the door and I'll throw some hinges on there and see how that goes.
I think it's going pretty well.
I think it's not too bad. This side's a little, but that's fine. I don't, why would I be standing there? Why would I be standing in the corner? Right here, I'm gonna have a shelf, and then I'm gonna have another shelf on top of that, and then probably another one above that. So that'll look nice. Over here, I'll have my computer and probably some type of storage shelf or something right there. And then I'll have this big open area to maybe do push-ups or sit-ups or small workouts and something like that. But I'll make it work. I don't know. I think I might add this layer of waterproof paper around the bottom side real quick. Yeah, other than that, I think I'm gonna go do DoorDash and Uber Eats a little bit later in the day. It's about 12 right now. Nice. All right, I'm gonna finish up all this shit on this one and then see where I go from there. Kind of looks like shit, but it'll be covered up eventually.
So that's done, kinda. Some days you feel a little weird. Today's one of those days. What?
I think if my camera dies, I think I'm gonna cut it there and go work and put the other battery in and see how much work I could get done with that battery. But yeah, maybe I'll keep going and wait till later in the day to kind of go into town and do that, kind of save some gas, because I know that it's probably not going to be as busy. Yeah, it does kind of look like shit, but I don't really care. It's gonna get covered up. Let me test something real quick. Got an idea.
That might work. It might actually work.
Yeah, that could most definitely work.
Corner table, desk, shelf. No. You guys good? You guys are good. You guys are strong.
Might figure out how I could do this. I don't know if I should have an open center right there. Maybe I'll have a shelf on the top.
Could be an idea. Kind of seems like it would be a kind of cool idea to keep this right there. I can figure out how much nails I have. Alright, let's see how many boards I have.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. That's okay. That means that I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that actually might work. I might drill it in just to see.
We're skipping. We're doing something creative right now. I'm eating nails. I'm a hard-working man, and I eat nails for breakfast. Pretty stable. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. See how angled that is. Honestly, that's not that bad.
So it looks like my camera ran out of battery, so let's see. It looks like a mess in here right now, but I think I'm cooking. I think I'm actually cooking. I think I got something in mind. I don't know if you see the vision, but you know, I still gotta get that wall down in this one, but I think my GoPro's at.
I just grabbed some gas. It's about $30.06. So that's like, you know, almost all of what I made yesterday. Today's August 3rd, and I did some of the stuff on the shed today. I did my 200 push-ups, well, 210 push-ups, and then I got another 100 push-ups to do, and then I got to work out today. I'm probably gonna go to the gym today, so I'll record that, and it'll all go into the same weekly clip. Still got a lot of editing to do to get this done, and I don't even know how good this video is gonna be. Yeah, nope. $11 for 35 minutes. I can't do that right now. It's a busy day, but I can't really waste the battery on the camera, so I can't really record too much. When I get an order, I'll go in, pick it up, mark what I got, and there's a shit ton of traffic. So yeah, it's a weekend, so I'm just gonna see what happens. Alright, just picked up a $13 order. Put it all back there. Alright, just dropped off that $13 order. That's in the bag. So now we wait. We see what we get. You know, over the course of doing this for so long before all my other jobs, like I did this here and there, and then I did this for 2 years, and then I've, you know, been going back and forth with it and trying to get extra money. But now I'm kind of stuck with it at this point. But I've got the knowledge. I know, you know, sort of what I'm doing. I understand it now. The situation is, like, I've done well over 3,000 orders, like probably over 3,000 or 4,000, something like that, across both platforms together. So yeah, I have an understanding of the area, the people, the timing, and you know, there's so much that goes into doing DoorDash and Uber Eats that people don't understand. But when you do have an understanding of it, son of a shoot, that would have been so perfect. Of course, right when I get on the freeway, I get an order that goes right back to where I was. Damn, that sucks. I'm gonna have to cancel it now. Honestly, doing this for so long, I don't even care about my ratings right now, like, especially the order ratings. Obviously, all the other ratings that I have are pretty okay, but the order ratings, when it comes to, like, declining the orders, who cares? I'm not, like, trying to do this full-time. Hopefully, I make what I say I'm gonna make. Hopefully, it all works out. You know, I believe, and I'm in the process. I'm building, I'm understanding, and, you know, hopefully, I don't have to do this for too much longer before the stuff that I'm doing works. No. Please tell me I don't flat, dude. Don't do this to me. These problems happen all the time. My car's took shit so many times. But yeah, hopefully I get another order. I'm gonna hop out, see if I can put some air in this tire, and hopefully it's not flat. Hopefully it's just losing air. If it's flat, then I'm definitely gonna have to go home. And I mean, I've made like 100 something in the past 3 days, so you know, that's not the best, but that's more than I had. Right? I just picked up the order that was 13. And then there's an add-on order that was like 2 extra items, $7, so that's like $20.
But I had to call that person, and it took me a little while in that store. This is why I hate this. They're just super disrespectful to me when I try and talk to them, and you know, I try and help them out as much as possible, and then I have to sit there and just explain to them the whole time, and they're just super rude. And it's just, this job sucks. It really does, but what can I do?
Forgot to mention about my tire. I stopped before I picked up these orders, and it looked like it was fine, but you know, I put air in it, and now that I'm driving it right now, I filled it up to 34, and that was like $2.50, like some bullshit. But I filled up my tire, and it looks like it's slowly leaking, like it's slowly going down. It was at 34, now it's at 32. So we'll see what happens there. But I'm getting close to dropping off the order, so see what happens. Yeah, I kind of forgot how much I hated this. Like, I had to drive all the way back to that first person's house to drop this order off because he's busy on a video game and he can't
pay attention and tell me the right address. Plus his address is marked at a different house. So I drop it off and I have to go back to move it. I mean, I didn't have to, but I was being generous. Well, that was a pain in my ass, about an hour long, wasted a lot of time, and my tire's at 29. My right tire's at 29, so there's something wrong with it, and I gotta go home. So that was a day. That was day 3, and I gotta fix my tire, I guess. Do something tomorrow.
It's a hard knock life out here, right?
So what happens when you quit your job? Just got home. This has been an eventful day. I don't entirely know the exact amount that I made, but you know, I made some money today. Got a flat tire. Probably gonna have to fix that in the morning, and also fix up the shed that I'm building. And I think I'm gonna go inside, eat, and then I'll probably head to the gym later tonight and work out and do some work online, see what I can do, see what I can find, see what I can come up with. But yeah, we're going from here.
The Bay Harbor Butcher. You know the nickname, and you know what he did. Dismembered his victims, bagged the bloody bits and hefties, and tossed them in the bay. Dozens of bodies strewn across the ocean floor. Make no mistake, this motherfucker was one of the most brutal, prolific serial killers of all time. And get this, his victims were usually criminals who'd gotten away with it. That's some Batman-level vigilante shit.
Today's Monday, August 4th, and this morning we had an important meeting with a few of the people in the community, and there was some issues that are in the process of being resolved. We still have our crypto going higher, and we are in the process of getting this done. The tire is still, I believe, flat, but other than that, we will be working on this for probably the rest of the day and seeing how far we can get. In the process, I found out that I did not need the paper on the back wall, this wall, or this wall. I'm going to be painting the outside, so it doesn't really matter, and then on the inside there will be better boards. So and I'll be painting the inside and filling the trim. So I guess the plan is for today to put up the rest of the walls, the front, the side, the back, and the other side.
Well, that is not good at all. That is flat.
Alrighty, since it's day 4, I started to realize things a little bit more, and I'm trying to, you know, take a different approach to things and an understanding. I probably don't need this paper on the outside, but I'm gonna leave it, put the wood on, but I'm gonna be a little bit less on the recording and a little bit of more updates. This thing on. Well, I threw up this wall right here a while ago. Had some work that I had to do. Got sidetracked. For now, I'm probably gonna do some more work on my computer. Probably eat a little bit more food and get some stuff done on my computer. And I'll try and keep you guys updated. It's Tuesday, August 5th, and the shed's getting there.
We got the left side, and we got the back side. Now we need the right side. So all we need is this side essentially, and the front side.
Today I had a bit of work to do on my computer, figuring shit out. We got the Real World 2.0 dropping, pretty crazy. I hope the best for this, and we continue on this path, but besides that, I'll have that tire off and I'll get back to work. Then I'll get that workout in the end of the day.
Battery is kind of low. I got the other battery, but I guess I'm gonna do some clips again. Probably gonna get some water real quick. Come back out here, get these walls done, and we'll go from there.
Got a little bit busy, did some more work inside, but at least that wall's on, and this outer wall is inside here. So we got it all traced up, cut tomorrow, and then I put all the wood in here because it's looking like it might rain tonight or tomorrow. But I mean, it's getting close. A lot of good things are coming. Gotta believe, gotta trust, gotta have faith.
It's Wednesday, August 6, 2024, and it's been raining all day. Luckily this isn't that wet. Looks like it didn't really get too wet besides the roof. This wall is still not put up. I just got back from trying to get my tire fixed, and they pretty much let me know that the tire needs to be replaced. It just doesn't make any sense to me because, you know, that tire looks like it's perfect. I mean, there's no outer wall cuts or anything like that, and I'm pretty sure they're just trying to make a sale off me. But, I mean, it does seem like for me that it's a pretty good time to get all 4 new tires, so I'm going to look into doing that just to be safe, make monthly payments. But looks like this month is going to be pretty good. I've been hearing some good things, and, you know, talking to some people. I had a meeting this morning, talked to somebody about what's going on and how it'll affect me, and, you know, it seems good. Just got to go with the flow and have faith. But today I'm not going to put up this last wall because I need to do my workout and, you know, get that in real quick, and then I got to go to sleep early so that I can wake up early. Because tomorrow I'm actually going on a hike, a pretty long hike, and I'll be recording that for the 7th. That should be pretty fun, and I'll record some of it. So I'll go from there. Damn, it's raining pretty hard.
Going pretty high uphill now. It's not picking any of this up, but we're at the top of the mountain right now. Alright, the audio here is probably pretty bad, but it's Thursday, August 7th, and it's really cold up here, but we made it. That's perfect.